this week's subject is on one of my favorite subjects and a topic I've extensively studied all throughout my undergraduate degree. Oh dear. Can we get some time travel? What is it? Okay.
Wendy Darling is currently an assistant floor manager at Gapes. She's also a volunteer firefighter for Hicksville County, as well as the founding member for Beyond Reason, the Unexplained Happenings conglomeration of Columbia. Wendy Darling holds a bachelor's degree in physics from Midwestern College's correspondence program. Let's get weird with Wendy!
Welcome, Lucy Gibbon.
Hello.
Let's see here. Usually I write some notes before I start the show. Late night last night, needless to say, I stayed up pretty late with a friend of mine. We were watching for Orion's star Lumiere. Apparently around the 5th of October, it sort of goes and it looks sort of like a exploding Funyun ring or a flattened Tootsie Roll. Well, we didn't actually see anything, but that's okay because this Saturday for sure we're going to go down to the conservatory and we're going to search the skies. Oh, here are my notes. So, Lucy, what can you tell us about your time travel experience?
I've seen UFOs before. I've seen UFOs before. I've seen a bunch of them.
Indeed. What can you tell us about your transcendence through time?
When you're traveling through time, it's like a complete transcendence. It's hard to explain. You can't really explain it because it just is. It's a real experience. I know I've been a lot of places, and I sometimes can't remember where I've been, but I've definitely been places in time, and I've seen aliens before. I've seen a lot of aliens before.
Oh, I have my theories as well. So what sort of places have you visited?
I went to the alien planet Septonica, and this is on the outer rim of the Remus galaxy, and it's probably like 40,000 light years away from Earth where we're at now. And when I was there, the natives took me in as one of their slaves, and I was a chemical slave, and I cleaned up these chemical spills. They do a lot of tests, and they run a lot of tests in the process of these tests. And eventually, I was promoted from a chemical spill cleanup to a higher rank in the Ritorius' noble house. And there, I received better food, and it was just good. And I overheard a lot of their conversation because I was there for so long. So I started to know their language, and I knew them, and just when I was there, it was a good experience. Then after a while, I was promoted by a neighboring Ritorius.
Yes. And now for a commercial break from our sponsors.
They paid me better there.
Flower Poo.
When you're happening along and you smell something wrong.
Oh my God! That stinks!
Flower poo, flower poo, flower poo. Good thing you've got flower poo on your side. From the makers of Kitty Pitty comes this amazing new product straight from Europe. Never again will doggy doo disposal get you down, because Flower Poo makes picking up after Rover fun and enjoyable. These revolutionary doggy doo bags are completely discreet and even biodegradable. They come fully scented with 5 uniquely delightful flower aromas.
Tulip. Hibiscus. Hydrangea. Chrysanthemum.
Sunflower. Shake to activate the scent. Flower Poo is the latest invention in scent release technology. It's long-lasting and guaranteed to lock in moisture. Flower Poo bags are also reusable and easily accessible, so you can use the poo later for fertilizer or even a practical gag. Never will you have to carry around that stenchy bag of poo again. Flower Poo now comes with crayons. Decorate your bags with style and flair, so when life hands you poo, at least you don't have to smell it. Patent pending, ribbon included.
They genetically breed their pets there, and so it's a much advanced type of pet. You know, whereas here you kind of don't have much choice, but there they genetically alter them on, you know, disposition wise and color wise and sex wise, and just so you can get the ideal pet. I wasn't allowed to have a pet, Wendy. When I rescued the creature that was moving from the Shiitake car, it was missing one of its legs, and eventually I had to consume it on my way back from the planet.
Ah, yes. If I were starving, I might eat Bruce.
I would.
Sure. I really don't think he'd make that good of a sandwich. Maybe with some pepper, some salt, maybe it's a little cilantro, some little Cajun spices. Gotta have dog gumbo. Now, I'm just dying to know, as I'm sure as all of our viewers out there are these the same sort of aliens as that Tom Cruise's Scientology depicts?
No, that race has long since been destroyed. Early on in the battle for the galaxies, it's gone. Those aliens probably won't be coming back. They're not coming back.
That's a shame. I was almost going to take up Scientological practices. I went through Red Trap experiences and everything, but then I decided that I'd join AA instead. But Tom Cruise is one of my favorite actors. I'd never truly been in love until I saw Cocktail. Now, my background is in quantum physics and relativity, and I'm also an avid Stephen Hawking fan, and I've read all of his books, and, well, he's just a genius, what can I say? And I love the Weekly World News. It's the paper, the only paper for me, in fact. So I have my theories. Now, I'm sure everyone's reference frame is different, but, I don't know. What the heck does Alan know anyways? So, Lucy, how is, time travel actually possible?
What do you mean? I don't even know anything about physics. Like, what are you talking about?
Yes, I'm sure you don't. I don't simply have time to explain the brief history of time or time dilation on this episode. What I mean is, do you use mental powers, standard neuron crystals, time machine, what?
I don't use anything. I just don't. I just do it myself. I don't use anything. I mean, I'm not at liberty to tell you. I'm really not. I'm not gonna.
Oh, come on now. I'm a self-proclaimed scientist, and I've had several personal experiences with time travel. I've tried several things, constructed several time machines, I've tried to transcend time. I'm sure it's possible, but there's a lot of gimmicks out there. I'm confident that it exists, though, and I'm confident that there is a parallel universe out there just waiting to be explored. If you want, after the crew leaves, you can tell me. As Hawking states, we are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet on a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. Oh, I was supposed to ask you this beforehand, but can you describe your first time travel experience or experiences?
I've been traveling through time even before I was born. I've been traveling. I've been traveling lots of times. I was literally born sort of in the future because I was born 3 months before my expected delivery date. So, I mean, I've been time traveling. I'm not kidding you. I've been time traveling. I've also tried to travel back in time. I just kind of hate to say it, but I kind of hate to. I traveled back in time and I tried to commit auto infanticide one time. But then I realized that I've been given a good gift with this time travel. It's a real good gift, so I'm just gonna live through it. And I can travel any destination I want. I can go to Paris, France, or Australia. I can go anywhere I want. And I could even probably just sleep for a few years and wake up, and then decide I want to live those years I've sleep through again, so I could just travel back and live those years out that I slept through. I could probably do that. I'm sure I can. I know I can.
So, describe your first experience.
My first experience happened when I was around 16 years old, and is my first experience, but it wasn't my first. But that's when the people first realized that I'd time traveled. That's when they first thought and knew about it. But anyway, I was with my boyfriend, and we went to this house. This house somewhere on the outskirts of town. I don't really remember too much about it. I can't remember because we was at a party before that, and at this party we
Interesting. What can you tell us of the future?
I haven't been back to South Korea, for at least 5 years. I haven't been anywhere. Hardly. I mean, I've been busy. I haven't gone anywhere because I've been busy.
About time.
Okay.
They told me I could have 15 minutes.
Well, scallywags, our pillage and plundering has gone well today.
I was able to capture this small rat.
Blimey, he will make a tasty addition to the Salamunga. Aye, Bob Squints, me taking a liking to that shiny glass eye you stole.
Thanks, Beach.
Tis soon before we dock, and the harlots of Heavenheart will take great pleasure in it.
'Tis good he has that no glass eye. Else 'tis likely he'll never taste the sweet salt of Heavenheart. No matter what pittance the witch is offering.
Hey, look who's talking, you abnormally large swine. You stole all the swag you got from that blind sutler. Before you ate all the sausages, will you be having Dirty Willie's right now or later?
Now you insult my overweight stature and accuse me of lovery.
You twitless lover!
I will belay you with this stick.
You're an arrow-pox twat! The fish will be feeding off of your lard before I'm done with you.
Aye, not before I stick this spyglass up your bung.
No, you stick it up your bung.
Oh, 'tis a good thing you did, Squinty. Now we can all enjoy the Salamunga without Winston eating it.
Aye, let's divvy up his booty.
But we don't know where his bung's been.
Aye, me good is sounding off. Left blundering me cat brains.
To the grog.
Aye.
Avast! Stand aside, little people. I am here on official business. Belay your mouth, you infinite bag. The captain wants all your booty from today's raid. In the form of jewels, tools, pants, gold, white, and yellow teeth, winches, rings, rubies, pearls, light fixtures, medallions, misfiring pistols, plates, dates, bananas, pewter, buckles, swords, Dublin, and small animals. You all can keep the food that was not mentioned before. If you don't turn it over, you'll be allowed to live, but only after the dogs have licked the salt off of your legless stumps. Get away, you scabby spit! I'll have your booty soon enough! To the crowds! Aye!
Dear Ready Ruby, methinks the time is nigh. Have you had another episode yet? The captain is really beating my goat as Davy Jones calls my name and Squatty Bob continues his advances. We will handsomely arrive in Heavenheart in the wee hours after the turn of Luna's face near the Festival of the Hearts celebration. P.S. Are you still charging the same booty rate? Fair winds, Harriet Beecher Hoe.